his first. That's his first on that move. Usually Ewing has been able to leave his man and come over and get a piece of the shot.
Larry Johnson with the fadeaway hits, and the score.
Run Bogues off of in the backcourt.
Divac beaten to the basket by Johnson. Passes out to Allen Houston, and Houston hits from downtown. Hornets up by 7. Divac defending against Johnson, and Johnson goes strong to the hoop. That's twice Larry Johnson has beaten Vlade Divac off the dribble.
Yeah, well, that's to be expected. Now just keep an eye on this now. This is just layup drill. Up over 15 points a game, and he and Bogues, just an excellent match because they're two very good defenders.
Allen Houston with a good pass to Larry Johnson. The Knicks, even though they trail, are not.
Now, you know, Dick, we're seeing the Knicks, they're handling a heavy knockdown in like in a heavyweight fight. They're shaking it off, and they're still right here, right on the money.
Larry Johnson hits from downtown, so we're seeing.
By the way, is averaging 10 foul shot attempts in this series, and he did it for the season. 10 a game.
15 of 17 in game 2. He has 11 points already, and he's had big games against the Knicks. Larry Johnson beats Divac off the dribble, and the Knicks sense right now, so they're going small at this point. Geiger is defending against Larry Johnson. Fadeaway by Johnson, 13 points downtown, and Ewing gets the rebound for New York.
They're going to double team hard, kind of here.
And Divac hand on, and Larry Johnson picks up the loose ball and puts it. Divac is rejected by Patrick Ewing. The Knicks have a 3-on-2 break, and Oakley leaves it for Larry Johnson, who lays it in.
The big fellas coming down like thundering herd.
The former Hornet, 7 round, and there is Mason working against Oakley with a spin move. Rose gets the offensive rebound, and it falls down into the hands of Johnson.
That's too bad he couldn't put that one down, because that's hard work. When you're on the offensive glass, there's a lot of contact.
Charlie Ward with a runner, and it's tipped up and in by.
You can see that was a very tough shot because he was shooting it up over the top of the defender.
And Buck Williams gets free inside to lay it in. So once again, Pierce to Mason. Knicks doing a great defensive job. And Divac crashing the boards, tipped up and in, and the rebound coming down. With a 4-point lead, not taking any time, not rushing anything.
Yeah, two-man game. Starks and Larry Johnson. They're going to clear out and let him go.
Johnson guarded by Rice. Mason doubling. Here's Ewing firing away and hits. And this is a crucial defensive sequence for the Hornets, the most important one of the season for them.
You only got a 4-point difference here. Now you don't want to let him get it to 6.
Oakley gets it over, and there is Larry Johnson hitting a 3. And Larry Johnson, the former Hornet, has put the dagger through the heart of this team, leading 100-93.
A lot of Heat people saying Mason was the better trade for them. How important was this series for you to come out here and show that, yes, maybe they got the better of the deal?
Well, you know, I've been fighting that the whole year, but honestly, and you know, Craig, I'll talk to you honestly, it wasn't about Larry Johnson and another player. It was about the New York Knicks and the Charlotte Hornets. And we're not out to beat New York. I'm not out to. We're not out to beat Charlotte. I'm not out to show up Charlotte. I'm out to win a championship. And we got to think we have the chemistry and the quality of talent to do it. And that's what we out to try to do. We not. It just it just came down to it. The first round we had to play Charlotte, and we went out and did what we had to do. But you know, it's not like I'm overwhelmed and overjoyed for the extra feeling that I came back and beat my home team. I thought they had a hell of a year this year.
You made some great shots in this arena, but what about the 3 you made right over here in front of their bench?
I felt it, felt good. My man Charles Oakley gave me a hell of a pass, and I knew the shot clock was winding down, and I flicked it and let it go. Like you said, I played here 5 years, so I know the court pretty well.
Obviously, Glenn Rice was sensational again, but in the fourth quarter, you held him to 1 out of his last 5 shots.
I think that more so that I held him, I think his team held him. I don't think he got the ball as much as he was getting earlier, and I think they went away from going to him. And, I was overwhelmed by that, but, I don't think it was more so what we was doing. I think it was more so what they was doing.
You've taken some heat, but you still have a lot of good friends here, including Muggsy Bogues. How much were you hurting for him?
I'm hurting. It's ironic. The last 2 or 3 years when I was here, even this year, every playoff time, Muggs been hurt. And you hate to see that with a guy as big as Hart and a great person like Muggsy. What people really don't know about Muggs is not only is he a hell of a basketball player, he's a great person off the floor.
All right, thanks a lot. Good luck in round 2. Let's go back to Dick and Hubie.